Hey everybody, welcome back to Home Economics. I am your ooh, a little fast, came in hot. Hi everybody, welcome back to Home Economics. I'm your instructor Erica, and today we're gonna learn how to make dirty spaghetti. Now, this is something I never made before, and apparently for the past few months it's been going up on social media, so we're a little late to the game, but that doesn't matter because if you never heard of it before now, you heard about it now, so it's new to you, it's new to me. So put your aprons on and let's get started. So I found this recipe from a TikToker named Lowkey. And so when I was looking up different recipes, I was trying to figure out which one spoke to me the most, and hers did. So her name is on the screen if you want to go check out some of her other videos. So we're gonna make her recipe. So we're gonna start with putting some oil in our skillet. Make sure that gets nice and hot. And I'm just using regular olive oil. Then we're gonna take a pound of ground beef, which I have 2 pounds in this pack. So we're gonna vacuum seal that and save that for another recipe. And then we're also gonna take a pound of ground sausage. We're gonna let that brown. I need to get one of those like meat chopper thingies that you can, I don't know the name of it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So while we're letting this brown, we want to go ahead and start our noodles. So just take your spaghetti and boil it according to the recipe on the back of your box. And you're going to cook that till that's al dente. But once it's done, save about a cup of your pasta water because we're going to need that for the recipe. Now, this is not in the recipe, but I'm going to drain some of that or soak up some of the oil because we don't need to ingest all of that. So I'm just going to use a paper towel and soak up some of it. All right, so now we're going to take some, what is this? Tomato paste. And we're going to let this cook down in the center. So apparently what this does is it takes some of the bitterness out of the tomato paste before we mix it in with everything else. We also need to add about a fourth a cup of flour, which I think we were supposed to do that before we added the tomato paste, but that's okay. We're just gonna mix it all together and act like that didn't happen. Ooh, that's kind of burning my skillet. No worries. We make happy mistakes. Okay, I switched skillets because that definitely started to burn. So now we're gonna add in our peppers. So you're gonna use the following: a pepper of all different colors, so green, red, yellow, orange, and then a diced up onion. So this took me forever, which is why I did it off camera. It took me the equivalent of like 3 R&B songs to chop all this. And I don't know about you, but I hate chopping vegetables. Like it's the part of the cooking process that I cannot stand. I love cooking, but I don't like chopping things. And then for our onions, I bought those chopped. I just didn't feel like my eyes burning today. So we're gonna use the pre-chopped ones. I think this pot is actually gonna be too small too. My goodness. Or maybe I'll mix it in a bowl later. We'll try that. So we're gonna let these cook down and then we'll add the rest of our ingredients momentarily. We're gonna add in some garlic as well. Because remember, I don't feel like chopping. Now that we're gonna let that simmer for a minute, we're gonna add some Worcestershire sauce. And then season up with our seasonings of choice, whatever you wanna do. I'm gonna do a little, whoa, hold on. There we go. Do a little onion powder. This is what happens whenever you season over like hot pans and pots and stuff, that your seasonings will start to clump. So you're really not supposed to do that, but we're doing it anyway today. So I also got some Italian seasoning, oregano, And then I have some garlic pepper. Lastly, we're going to use some of like that Lipton beefy soup mix. And we're going to do 1 pack of that. And then add in some beef broth. And give it a good stir. It's looking good. So now that everything is incorporated, we're gonna let this simmer on the stove for about 15-20 minutes and then add in our noodles and we'll be able to eat soon. So I will see you back in 15 minutes. And we're back. So everything is done simmering. It smells, it tastes so good. So now we're gonna add our noodles in and let's have dinner. Now, I really wanted some Jiffy cornbread to go with this. And I know my mom is probably like, that's too many carbs, but I wanted it. But see, I went to the cabinet and I found my Jiffy, and this expired in 2023. Now, for a split moment, I kind of had the angel and the devil on the shoulder, except it was my parents' voices because my mother would be like, girl, absolutely not. My daddy, he would absolutely be like, you know what? It's still good. You can still eat it. Like, we ain't got to throw that out. I decided not to. But I did think about it. And I did look it up too. So anyway, let's add in these noodles. Whatever, let's just dump it. This is probably too much for this pot, but that's okay. Okay, I had to put it in the bowl because obviously, and even this bowl is too small. My big bowl is dirty. Don't feel like washing it right now, so we're not gonna worry about it. So let's plate this up and we're gonna taste it. So this looks so good. Like, oh. I really wanted that cornbread. Like that, oof, just the sweetness of that and the savory spaghetti. Just my mouth was ready for it. But that is okay because I'm not going to the store and I'm also not eating 3-year-old cornbread mix. So we'll just have to make do. Okay, that's a decent portion. So we need to add a little fresh Parmesan cheese on top because why not? So let's grate some of that on there. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? I'm ready. Let's see. This is hot. Yep, this is good. This is a perfect like weeknight recipe when you like don't want to do anything that's too involved, but you just need to whip something up and you want something different. This is great. I think kids would like it. I don't have any kids, but I imagine if I did, they would like it. Yep. Mm. Okay, I'm ready to eat. Anyway, all right, everybody. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know, would you make this recipe? Have you made it before? What do you think? What did you think? I want to hear from you. As always, thank you again, and class dismissed.